Thanks, Doc, for that sub. No worries. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow night, but if we're home, I'll play. I haven't been able to play this week. That's why I was kind of like, I might be up playing right now. Oh, my head is pounding. Oh man. Are you posting? Oh, well, how do you know what I'm doing? Oh, may just be tightening up. Yeah, my last three posts on Twitter have been all the same thing. Oh man. I need to make it to where like I just press a button and all the apps open and do what I need to do when I'm ready to stream. I'm sure. All right, I think it's time for some cleanup because this is starting to drive me absolutely bonkers. All right, so let's look up level design. So water's turned off. I'm gonna start turning stuff off here. Particles. Yeah, I don't need the renders on. Oh no. Alright, so gears should be their own thing. Where? Okay. So support one. Scrap. Add this moss. Just gonna move that into it. So if I grab that now, sweet. Oh man, need that. There we go. Oh no. That's not gonna be good. Crap. Hey, Larissa. What's going on? Change the username, looking to rebrand my personal stuff. How's it going? It's going. All right, so you're gonna have to remind me probably a couple times there. It's not going too bad. I'm since I'm kind of waiting on some new stuff, uh I'm thinking about just cleaning up this scene, get things a little more organized so it's not so chaotic. But one of the things I just noticed is that I made these all prefabs, and so if I apply this, it's going to cause an issue. Kate's kind of half-ass paying attention to chat, so give her a little time to reply. Sorry for my loss. She's playing Guild Wars 2. Oh man. Hey, Darth Hayden. How you doing? Long time no talk. Waking up. That's funny. I feel like I need to go to sleep. My head's been pounding all day. Snoozing the ad again. I think he'll be attending the next AGDA meeting. Might actually take the day off next week. Yeah, I actually want to try to make it a constant for the at least the foreseeable future. So my plan is to go, definitely. Um, I don't know what I was gonna say at this point. uh, I mean, there's always new people. I mean, there's some of the regulars that show up, but then there's always like or at least in the two meetings I've been into. I shouldn't say like make it sound like I've been there so many times, but the first time was a lot of people. The second time was a little less, but they were different. So you meet your impersonator. I keep thinking about it, man. I got a feeling he ultimately just uh didn't hear me right. But it's still the whole thing is super weird. I don't even know what to think about it. It's super interesting. I mean, he must have been in the stream at some point, right? Uh, yeah, you would think. Yeah, she's a partner now. She's grown up. She groans up and you groans up. You can't believe it happened. You should have been here when she screamed and freaked me out. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I mean, you gotta put me in that position, right? Like, I'm like, I didn't know any better. Holy shit. Why would this be, man, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Should I even be making games? Jesus Christ. Shoot. Move up. So if I turn that off, okay, I need to get that in there. Yo, don't break the game. Well, I mean, can I ultimately break the game? I mean, so after next fest, it's wrapping the game up, right? Like we're gonna start knocking out everything. Um, once we have this demo done, how the hell did that happen? Uh, all right. Yeah, there's gonna be an incoming ad. I've already delayed it 3 times, so it's probably gonna take it. I'll kind of wait for you guys to come back on crowdfunding. Um, I don't know. We kind of discussed it, but we haven't really got into detail. To be fair, and I brought this up to Monkey there. Uh, Humble Bundle has a publisher, and I may check out and see what they offer. I mean, reading what's on the website sound like they allow you to keep a lot of your control. Yeah, he's the programmer. Uh, so the ad's gonna start. I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so that's there. Don't give him a big head. Actually, wow. So weird. The timer was off? Huh. Well. Alright, that's why. So let's put this on playground. Oh no. Don't pat yourself on the back or nothing. The one fish? I don't know. We have a big fish and this fish and I lost the. Hey, welcome back, guys. Where did it? There it is. Okay. Lost one of the chat windows for a second. The demo phase doesn't have the polish yet. I mean, a lot of stuff is working, but we still got some things we gotta iron out. This damn fish doesn't want to pay attention to walls. And this one will still attack if I get too close, and it gets close to me. It'll come through the walls too, or the floors. I mean, it's getting there though. I was in Jason Wyman's stream earlier. He does like a Unity game. Well, I don't know if it's Unity, but he does like a game dev. It's on YouTube, but I was in there earlier, and they were taking questions, and I tried to get in there to find out if they had like an idea for a liquid plugin or a package, but they didn't respond. And then like one guy talks like a lot, and I'm like, oh God, okay, I get your opinion. Can we move on to the next question? So I didn't get my answer. No, we kind of, so I actually was Monkey's teacher years ago when he was in college, and when I started this project, I had a different programmer who was really new to programming, and so eventually I reached out to Monkey or Robin and asked if he would want to get on a project, if he had the time and stuff, and he said yeah, and then he kind of took over. So we ultimately just haven't had that kind of, yeah. Yep, that's same Robin. So we haven't had that kind of time to get into doing game jams. And then ever since we started working together, we've been working on this. So we just haven't had the time to do it. Though the IGDA thing is doing a game jam right now. But, you know, we want to get this going. We thought about doing some Roblox games because they're paying insanely a lot for people to make games, like legitimate games on Roblox. And so we thought about like doing like little side projects and stuff like that. But again, we kind of wanted to get this demo out of the way first. And then the demo's taken us a little longer than we anticipated, so it's kind of been really put on the shelf. We were supposed to have this demo done, I don't know, what, six months ago? Something like that. Start a game jam team to establish a great team that works together. Design and workflow easier said than done. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about doing, you know, because like some of the streamers that I've been watching, they'll work on their game, their main game for a while, and then every like Friday or something, let's just say, they'll do an offshoot game, one to kind of break up the monotony. And I thought about doing something like that. I had this idea for like a little 3D, 2.5D little shooter, kind of like Shovel Knight, but all squares, and instead of a shovel, it's actually using like guns and stuff. Because I essentially can't work on this at work, but I can work on something else that's not attached to the internet. Um, and so I thought about maybe doing stuff like that, but right now there's a lot to be done on this, so I'm focusing on this as much as possible. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I would. I mean, to be fair, like there's been days I'm just like, man, there's really nothing I can do about this. Like today, I really don't have anything, no objective for this right now. I need more. I need the art. I need the like me and Robin need to talk about getting the background in and stuff like that. And so a lot of the newer stuff is kind of on hold at the moment. That's why I figured out what I'll do today is just kind of like get things together, make things a little cleaner in the scene and whatnot, and then go from there. I have been. I've been making art lists. Um, you know, as I go through things, I've been making the lists. I mean, I guess I could do it for the newer levels. Things in order on board the new artists. Yeah. Well, I got the biggest thing I want one of those artists to do is the animations. I think she'll be doing pretty good. Um, I'm pretty sure I have a list for other levels already too. So as I've been building, I've been, writing down things that need to be done. To be fair, what I should have did today, and my head's just been pounding, but what I should have done was learned how to rig these plants because I could have done that today at work, but I just wasn't thinking. No, I've been blocking things out. The only reason why this one's really fleshed out to the degree that it is because it is the demo. But what I've been doing, let's see, I think this is the pond. So like I made a paper map and then I brought it in and I just use shapes to kind of lay everything out. And then once I get the art in, I'll start putting that stuff in. But I have like this is the pond. This is the first half of the level 1. This is level 3. Again, just simple shapes. And this is level 4 at the moment. Again, with no art, just placeholders and stuff. There's about 5 more levels that I haven't touched, but like I kind of took a step back and went back to the demo. That's not. I should delete that because that is not our demo. This is our demo. Oh yeah. And then a lot of this stuff has been built for for a while. I should say built. Planned. I guess that's probably a better way of saying that. Where did I go? Okay. So if I go into the game world, these are the 9 levels that are being done right now or plotted. This was originally a really quick sketch of how the level progresses kind of thing. And we cut down a few of these levels. Like we used to have, I think originally we had 14 levels. And then as our team got a little smaller, we cut off about 5. This being the last one that got cut. So, and with it, a couple mechanics got kind of cut from that as well. That was also before we started entering the brawler kind of mechanic as well. So one kind of replaced the other ones. Like even our version has changed. We are using, I think, 0.9 if I'm not mistaken. And 2022. Should probably verify that before I finish writing that. 2022.3.9 F1. Yep. So yeah, definitely a plan. Just gotta build on it now. You would use it right about now. I know I need to set in some redemption for channel points. Well, so I've been getting a lot of hydrate ones, which I'm fine with. I don't mind it. I'm not like my wife where she hates water. It's more of a torture. No, I know, especially with this headache. I was rushing to get on, so as soon as Kate's done with her raid, I'm gonna make her get me a drink.
I'm not raiding PvP.
Or as soon as she's done PvPing, she could auto run into a wall. Little Radisson said to hydrate, that you have to hydrate. She said, ew, no, fuck you. So this should be... Oh, okay, actually it is. So move, alright. So let's move that to that. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Probably should put this in. Be right backing.
Want water?
Water's fine. I'm just gonna make coffee, and I'll totally take coffee.
Water's not hydration.
Sure, but I still let water. Be fair, I don't even know how to set these up, these channel points. I need to do that.
You like right now?
What?
You get channel points right now?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I should probably have this into that. So if I turn this off, hey, that light needs to be part of that. So hmm. So if I turn that off, hey, sometimes I do smart things. Look at that. I wonder though, could I possibly very easily where's Pixels Crushers? It's dialogue system. Rendering. Seeing about adding some little more effect on the breakable walls. But I think I'm gonna have to get a shader for that. So this has two lights. Put that part of that. Put that in there. Throw this in two lights. There we go. Throw this into. Just get this a little more organized. So that's in there. That's in there. What about you? Are you in there? Hey! Oh, thank you. And you make coffee. Thank you. Yeah. And it tastes like chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Not bad.
No, it's good. Alright, so oh, it's that right there. turn off quadrant 1 to clean up. Okay, so I need to get those things into quadrant 1. Did you tell Dino
But
like if we were going Saturday?
playing my ear.
Welcome back. Oh, I'm giving the hydrates posture check. Does that mean I gotta do like this?
You gotta make sure you're sitting up straight. You're not leaning over. Sometimes we get into the game, and then stretch. And get the stretch.
All right. Need to get an icon. What was that?
Sunseeker Studios. I don't know why your bots. Did you open your cat bot?
Yeah,
Did you make sure it was connected?
yeah. Look. Thanks for the follow. For some reason, nothing's working on my side. You didn't believe me. Wow.
Well, I just don't know why it wasn't.
It's because I'm blind. That's probably a good reason. But thank you for the follow. Yeah, I got it. I like how you're telling me. I can't. I can't read it. So it's just pointless. Yeah, I don't know why that's. So it didn't pop up on the thing either, huh?
When it's on the bottom where it says recent follower.
Right,
I
but
do.
wouldn't the pop up be stream elements or not stream elements with the
Oh,
layout?
you're right. Did the alert not pop up?
That's why I didn't see it.
Oh, in the stream elements.
Is that what that is? Is it stream elements?
It made the noise, so had to have popped up.
I didn't see it.
Even if it's just your fish, your icon, or
Well, that's what I kind of want to do is like I want to have like when someone follows or streams, I want an animation of the fish kind of popping out of water and then jumping back into it.
I
And
mean,
it,
if you can animate that, then I can set it up.
yeah. Well, I'll ask Dev.
I mean, I did the email animation. I could probably do something so small. That's not how cool. But I
Well, I mean that's fine for temporary.
if I just make my shit temporary.
Jesus Christ, will you just shut up in PvP and leave me alone? But I was thinking like a legitimate like animation uh, of the fish coming out and you know.
Not using Procreate animation.
Yeah, I mean you could use Procreate animation
That's
for
what
that.
I would. That's what I would do. It'd be no different than your animated emotes, like your fish that swims in a circle.
Yeah, but you just took the like we have to draw frame by frame.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I
Yeah,
would just
see.
take the fish that you have and make it look like it.
Yeah,
I mean, I would have to draw the water frame by frame. I mean, theoretically, I drew the other one frame by frame too. I just copy and pasted it.
right.
Oh,
What is Atom? AI? Is that AI Tumblr or Tum? I also want to do like a, eventually like the cat pop out a sign from the side and show it. Oh, Atom. Okay. Item.
the sign thing I could do probably. That'd be easy.
I don't want to do it.
I'm PvPing.
Priorities here. Priorities. Ah, it's an easy way to script Twitch events. Yeah, and I really need to do that. I mean, Kate did those three, or did everything up to this point, I guess. But eventually, I'm gonna have to figure it out. She's gonna tell me no eventually.
No.
Eventually, not yet.
Here I was saying no to telling you no, but okay.
Oh,
Here's the
and it provides Twitch hooks to add events too. Oh, all right.
so Linky's offering to do it. I'm reading.
I don't think he's offering to do it. I think he's just telling me what he used. Is what he said. I can't even get him to fix the fish from going through a wall. You think he's gonna do the stuff with the stream?
Cat.
Oh my goodness. All right, where's this at? It's right there. This isn't floor one. This is floor two. Quadrant one. Supports. Oh, we have an ad. I'm tired of trying to get OBS and Python scripts to work with Twitch API, so there you go. Um, I don't know if it's the same. Would you say that that's similar to Streamlabs?
You talking to me? Streamlabs is garbage. Don't ever use Streamlabs.
You have me using
No, I use Stream Elements.
you have me using Streamlabs chatbot.
Streamlabs Chatbot is its own separate identity from Streamlabs.
Oh, okay.
So Streamlabs OBS is garbage. Streamlabs Chatbot is its own individual program. That's the only thing that Streamlabs ever did good. The next best thing they could do is go bankrupt.
Damn. Sounds like someone's bitter.
It's garbage.
Gotcha. No, I was trying to figure out what the comparison to um, the AM. Right, right. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out what's a equivalents of what am I that I'm using, and it would be stream elements. I'm sure I'll get more involved with all this stuff eventually. Right now, I can barely get everything running by the time I, I scheduled myself to do it. This up at the top. Everything at a click of a button and makes events that occur on Kate's stream easy to do for non-programmers. Gotcha. Oh, I just saw your post in Discord. A magnum opus kind of game. A magnum opus? So when so-and-so enters the chat for the first time, they get their little intro animation.
So I use Mix Up for that. You can Mix Up for that.
Kate says she uses Mix Up, the Dream project. I don't know. The ultimate, like I guess it depends on like where you're going with that. Do I think this is like the game I've been dreaming about building, or do I think this is going to be the one that launches me into being able to, just as a personal game designer? Like, do I think this is going to be the one that gets me to retire from teaching? I don't know. I think. I mean, is that essentially what you're asking? As an artist that makes games, what is your game?
Like the type of game you want to make, like your dream game that you would need $1 million to make.
But an artist that makes games. Yeah, I don't. I still. I mean. I think I get what where you're going with that. Um, I don't know. So like, I don't know if I look at. Yeah, I don't know how to put it. Like for me, I always liked the idea of tackling things with some type of meaning, whether it was games or it was like doing music or um, I'm trying to think. Like even when I was in college and I was doing a lot of art, like Photoshop and stuff, a lot of the stuff that I did always had some type of reasoning for it. I didn't just kind of make things. But I also didn't look at them as being the end all be all of what I wanted. She just woke up. No, I mean,
Yeah,
it's fine.
baby.
Um, but I also don't have an answer to what that would look like if that was something I wanted to do. Um, like I so let me put this in another way of maybe this might be what you're asking, and probably what I would consider that. Like I really want to make a game of, and I don't know how to pull it off yet, but I really want to make a game that is kind of exploratory, and you're finding these letters and you're learning about the life, kind of like Gone Home, if you've played Gone Home. Um, but it would be
Our game.
yeah, it would be really close and personal to me and Kate kind of thing. So that's still light sprites without elements. Huh. Okay. So like and to be fair, that's not something that's kind of sat with me forever. It was something that kind of popped in my head one night because me and Kate usually late when we're going to bed, we watch a show or whatever. And Kate talks about her health issues a lot, so I'm sure you know. Um, but we were watching uh what was that show called then?
The one with what's his face?
Yeah, Afterlife.
Yeah.
We were watching Ricky Gervais's Afterlife, and a lot of that, kind of hits home with us. And I, we were watching it, and if you, it sounds like okay, so you've seen it, so you know that he always watches like old videos of his wife talking to him, right? And I thought, well, wouldn't it be interesting if you as a player walked around this environment and you're learning about this life and this, but you don't know what's really going on. You're kind of collecting the information, you're collecting the story, of all these things, and then at the end, you're kind of hit with what it was that you were learning about, what you were discovering, the story wise. Um, and so I think if that is, which should be a relatively simple game, yeah, in a Gone Home gameplay style, yeah, exactly. So kind of like, wandering, picking things up, looking at them, finding clues and stuff like that. So, and I think that story kind of lends itself to that style of gameplay. And that also goes with, like Kate brought up Unravel, right? Was the name of the game. And and there was another one that I played a long time ago that was something similar. Yeah. So that's, I mean, I guess if I had to answer, that would be the game I would say. It's something I want to do. Because Kate's got this thing about writing these freaking novels on Facebook all the time. And so I thought I would take it, take that and kind of utilize. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it also, I mean, it's a personal project, right? Like when it's kind of like the director that's been sitting on a movie for ever, and they're just waiting to get the money to fund that type of movie. Kevin Smith makes a lot of those types of films, for instance. So yeah, there you go. There's I like I said, I kind of felt like I knew what you were. I just didn't know how to how to like I don't want to ever say that none of the games that I work on is nothing that I want to work on because this is absolutely an idea I had and I want to see this through and all that stuff. But it's it's a cool idea in my head. It's not necessarily something that that's personal to me, is I guess the way I was going with. It's a plan. I mean, I it's something that I keep bugging Kate about because she's gonna have to help me on a lot of that. Yeah. Did you just play it? Oh, okay. Actually, I can kind of see that actually now that you've said that. What's funny is like I never even breeding and gone home medicine suspense based on the Mothman. Yeah, and I totally see that now. Now that you kind of painted that. I never got to beat Gone Home. I played it a little bit, and then I was looking through videos to show my sophomore class, and one of them was of this guy that was talking about uh, narration and story in a game, and he used that game as the example. And because I watched it, I was like, "Oh, I don't need to play it now," because he pretty much just told me everything at the end.
What, baby?
Yeah, I mean it's cool because it saved me a little time, but I'll probably end up playing it again someday because I mean it interested me. I mean I just know the pretty much all the outcomes at this point. Which, to be fair, he did say there would be spoilers. And I was like, whatever, I don't care about spoilers. And then I was like, well, now I don't really need to play the rest of this game. You know, another game I really would like to make someday, and see, like, this is the problem, right? I could start getting all these. Before I thought about this game, I actually wanted to recreate Zillion, which was a game for the Sega Master System when I was a kid. It was probably the first RPG style game that I played. Um, I loved it. I loved everything about that game, and I even uh, I hunted it down and rebought it a few years back because I still have my Sega Master System, so I wanted to check it out and play it again. So I really want to kind of rebuild that game a little bit more stylized to today. Yeah, Zillion. That's, that's it exactly. It's based off an anime. I think it's called it's Red something. I think it's called Zillion Red Planet, maybe. Let me see. Hey, thanks for that follow, Nexus Zeo. How are you tonight? Hope your Friday is going well. Let's see, Zillion game. So it was known as Akai Kudan Zillion or Red Photon Zillion was the Japanese anime, and they made it into a Sega Master System game. Here's the Wikipedia link. Kind of, yeah. I loved that game as a kid. When I 87, so I was about 10. Um, I played the hell out of that game, and so I just kind of. I mean, I don't know if I'll use obviously the same storyline because you would have to get the rights to that. I mean, if I could pull the rights from it, I'd totally remake that game. Totally remake that game. Almost verbatim, except for in a 3D environment, just because it was such a great games for me as a kid. But I also just enjoyed the game style, so I would I just want to make it in 3D. And since I grew up as a Sega kid instead of a Nintendo kid, all my friends had Nintendo, the NES, and I'm the only one that had a Sega that had no games on it. There was one game in history you could remake, remaster. What would it be? Yours would be Zillion. Yeah, I'd I'd redo Zillion. I don't know if I think everybody else might be lurking. The Legacy of Kain. I know the name. I need to look at it though. Legacy of Kain. Oh, from the PS2 days. White Knight Chronicles. I could see that. We still have that, don't we?
Yeah, I mean the first one was great, but the second one was not an expansion. It was DLC that they charged for a full game for it.
Oh, so it was like Overwatch. I don't know if I've ever played Legacy of Kain. I know I haven't played White Knight Chronicles. The Legacy of Kain or White Knight Chronicles? Oh, okay. I was like, why would you want to make it if you've never played? So that makes a little more sense.
It's like
Merging the updates to the shader. Okay. Can I just download the changes? Nope. I'm gonna have to merge in to do it. Tell that story in a form similar to the new God of War style would be so epic. Oh yeah. Um, I love the God of War series. And then what was the other one that came out? I totally dismissed it when it came out, but then when me and Kate started dating, she had it and I started playing it and I really liked it. The hell was that game called? The one in hell,
oh Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. I really enjoyed Dante's Inferno too. Yeah, I know. It was really good. I could definitely. Oh yeah, I've never read it.
The comics.
No, it's actual book.
Yeah. They're like graphic novels.
Dante's Inferno? I thought it was actually a book. Like, I'm pretty sure it's an old book then.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I read the graphic novels, so I guess they could have redone it.
In the graphic novel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Dante's Inferno uh, is the first part of Italian writer Dante, 14th century.
Then yeah.
Yeah, and then there's Prelude to Hell, right? Or Canto 1, Canto 2, and Canto 3. I know it's okay. I don't remember what somebody was talking about. Was talking about these books. I don't remember who it was, but they were just kind of telling me the guy that wrote it was kind of full of himself though too. Malboja. Oh, you know what though? I was thinking about this the other day. Um, I'm a huge Spawn fan, and I would love to make a Spawn game. Like to experience the comics in the order in a game, I think could be so well done because the way he wrote those Spawn books, there's always like these little things that are going on, and then a boss, right? I think if I could design that game and have a team that could put it together to make it look the way I have it in my head, um, I think could be awesome. Like a Spawn God of War style. I would say it would be more like Arkham Asylum, God of War style. Uh, it wouldn't. I guess it could be open world in a sense, but ultimately you would stay mostly in the at least in the beginning you would stay in the alleyway and until you started branching out. And I seriously I would place it with the comic as the comic progressed, how it started and how it progressed. That's what I would do for the levels. I think that would be so awesome. But trying to get that license, to be fair, I think I mean not that I think I could get the license from McFarlane, but he does like more of the underdog than he does corporations.
I mean, I can help. I can get it. I got potentially Square Enix. Pretty big one.
Yeah.
I'll play the cancer comic.
Oh my goodness. I'd have to stop this game. And we can't do that right now. We're too close. Too close. But that would be one of those games, right? Like to do a Spawn game and have it where like regardless if you've read the comic or not, you would know the world of Spawn by the time you got through it. That would be one of those. because there's so much. I mean, I'm almost. I think. Did I read up to 300? I'm either at 250 or I'm at 300. I just admitted she has never seen Demolition Man. I've been cracking jokes about the three shells for years. Kate's never seen Demolition Man either. The three shells. They don't have toilet paper in the future in Demolition Man. They have the three shells. This is why America's falling.
Put the shells up their butt.
Actually, they never tell you what the three shells do. It's just that's what they replaced. And they make jokes at it. Well, okay, so quick thing about Demolition Man. Sylvester Stallone is a cop in today's day. Well, technically in the, what is that, the 90s, I think, when Demolition Man came out. And he gets cryogenically frozen because they cryo freeze one of the worst villains ever. And so he goes under and freeze just in case he ever gets thawed out or something along those lines. It's been a while since I've seen it. Um,
That's the most awkward posture to
well, you know,
sit straight up.
I was getting there. He's throwing three things at me at once because you put him. So he goes in, and when they oh wait, no, actually, doesn't Sylvester Stallone do something? He does something against the law too, and so they freeze him. Oh, ads are coming. All right, so um, when they thaw out the criminal, the villain, they also thaw out Sylvester Stallone so he can stop him. Well, so he doesn't know any of this shit about the future, and the future in LA has like eradicated crime, which is why they had to thaw him out. Oh, that's gross. I didn't know that. So anyway, he goes in the bathroom and he goes, "Hey, there's no toilet paper in here. There's just these three seashells on the wall." And they all make fun of him because he doesn't know how to use the shells.
But if he just spent the rest of his life not knowing how to wipe his ass.
Well, I'm sure eventually he figured they tell him, but Wesley Snipes has hostages, but Stone doesn't believe in the building boats and all the hostages. Like, I think, well, wasn't the hostages already dead? But he plays it off as if, yeah, okay, okay. Um, no, okay, so every time you cuss, you also get these tickets that you have to pay for. And so he starts cussing up a storm so he gets a bunch of tickets and he takes them to the bathroom to wipe his ass. Yeah. Demolition Man was fun. There you go, Donk. You gotta play it for movie night. Welcome back. Just in case you didn't see the hydrate, I'll do it again. I don't mind water. Hey, thanks. There's so many movies I need to get to her to watch. I had a running list for a while, and now I forgot most of them. What am I bad naming conventions? Well, that's fun. Just realized I should actually have one here too. Or here. Got to rearrange some of these. All right, so this one actually, this should come over here. So can I flip this easily? No. Was that your? Oh, it was. All right, so I need another one of these. Go over here.
We're talking about a movie where you wipe your butt with seashells.
Who are you talking to?
I have no idea, but apparently Skylar knew exactly what movie that was.
Demolition Man.
I have never seen that movie. You put them back into Rolling Roll. Oh shit, yeah, there you are. I see the flag. Yeah. I should have used this experience bonus week.
All right, so I'm gonna need.
It's only 10% though. I have the birthday one in my bag too.
Why do I feel like
But
this is?
it's a
There's something
10% bonus
wrong.
to track with it's 50%.
Man, I get it. I just added a
I figured.
whole.
Oh, I think I have them. Yeah. I was looking at them all. I have them all lined up, I think, pretty well. Those are the only two I found that have the fire ones.
Push these. Push this one over,
I
maybe?
figured I'll burn through the really good ones right now while we're good. And then once I burn through those, I'll just.
I'll figure it out later.
No, it's just no
So
friendship.
you guys got any plans this weekend? Anything interesting?
Your brain. I'll figure it out.
Getting game working.
Surely they pick up random.
The parallax isn't set up at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, this person's in relatively good with chatting and saying it's good.
But lighting,
Like traffic.
I guess lighting is going all right. Really need to figure out. I want to get some of these over here to kind of light the area up. Oh, nice. So are you doing the modeling or do you got someone that does the models?
That means still channeling alacrity.
Yes, the demo has been interesting, so that's good. It's been interesting designing and modeling. Oh, nice. Awesome. So, I hope there isn't students of mine in here, but I found out they're going to be closing my program.
You'll find out on Monday.
Yeah, right. In about, I mean, it's got 2 years, but yeah, they're going to be closing the program, and so I've been going through all these things like, I kind of want to do this. Okay, I kind of want to do this. Kind of want to do this. So, well, one of the things I've thought about doing is learning how to do voice acting. So I thought about, you know, if we go the route of doing the sound, the voices in this, I may take a couple characters and practice, see how it sounds.
I had gotten it kind of.
One of the yeah, yeah, it teaches my full-time gig. I mean, to be fair, I have another school who wants to hire me. They actually wanted to hire me for to teach computer science, but I'm not ready to jump ship yet. So I'm gonna finish out the program and then I'll go from there, figure it out. But I'm also, I mean, if I'm gonna teach game development, then I'll continue to teach. But if if I have to switch, I'm not sure I really want to teach anymore. I mean, ultimately, if I can make games, make a living after that, obviously that's what I want to do. But like if I could get into doing voice acting or one of the other things I was thinking about because I've always been able to keep a conversation going, and a couple times I've found myself in pretty unique situations, just having the gift of gab, I guess, if you want to call it that. Um, I thought about doing community management or something along those lines. My only problem with that is I am not a cold caller, and striking up those conversations are usually the hardest part for me. But I can keep everything going. Matter of fact, I've just out of a pure conversation that I had by giving a guy a light for his cigarette, I ended up meeting the president at the time of Vivendi, and was if I wasn't stupid, I probably would be in a different world right now. um, so I would there's ideas of what I want to kind of do, maybe besides teaching, but teaching is definitely an easy, at least teaching game development would be an easy stay. But I mean, ultimately, I'd like to get out of teaching if I can as a dev. Hey, it's cool when you see people that take joy in doing it. It sucks when you have a lot that doesn't give a shit. Yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed teaching it, but again, it's stressful when people come into your major and they don't take it seriously. Or actually, I don't even give a shit about that. I don't care if someone doesn't take it seriously, as long as I don't have to pay for them not caring, and I usually have to end up paying. I mean, I it's like I said, it's cool when you can see someone take what you showed them and do something amazing with it. It's a great feeling. But since I switched and to be fair, this even happened in college too. When I was teaching in college, you would have kids that come in and just because they played video games and they had a game idea, they thought they could do game development, and they couldn't. So it just makes my life harder, or, especially if they don't take the realization that they don't really want to do this, but they make the world harder. Probably needs meds, don't you think? Oh, yeah. It's funny. Like I always go, oh, I teach uh, game development, and then they go, really? And they get all like like impressed, and I'm like, and I'm like, well, it's great when there's people there that want to learn. Yeah. Well, you're welcome, and thank you at the same time for the appreciation. She okay? Um, you have one. Start those YouTube videos. Yeah, I mean, that's also another avenue I could do. Um, I mean, like I watch Pirate Software almost daily. Um, because not only is he like inspirational and stuff like that, but the way he does things, I really like. I really liked how inspirational he is. Um, how he has like an answer for almost everything. It's pretty crazy.
Oh,
And so like I don't want to mimic him, but at the same time, like if I could get to a point of being obviously not taking his thunder and doing what he does, but something similar that is in as important as what he does, I guess I would totally be down for stuff like that. So like doing YouTube videos, how tos and stuff like that. Um, I mean, me and Robin had even talked about doing like Udemy tutorials where we kind of split off on like he'll do the programming side and I could do the level design part, stuff like that. That could be, interesting and fun and stuff like that. But a lot of it takes time, right? You gotta take takes a lot of time to build this stuff up. I do find it funny though, I think I mentioned this the other day. Um, like Thor from Pirate Software was talking about his time at Blizzard, and I'm thinking that was right about the time I was there, or it might have been a couple years before that. He was talking or dots videos so that start getting popular again. Oh, well, everybody seems to be talking about this dot seminar thing too that Unity's putting out. So like I was listening to, like I said, Jason Wyman earlier, and he's talking about being there, and same with Jason Story. I think he said he wanted to be to it. He's kind of a veteran of the industry to an extent, but he has a logical business mindset for the industry too. Yeah, he does. He does. And because his dad worked for Blizzard too for like 23 years, so I'm sure he saw a lot of the ins and outs, as he grew up. I would totally. I mean, and he just has a really cool way of looking at like how he's running his business and what he wants to do and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot to admire. Why do I have a feeling this is? Yep, that's why. Playground. Hey, look at that. I actually need to get this broke right there. Actually, let me put that up. Make a list for that. Broken. God, my daughter sounds like garbage. Yeah, we could. We definitely could. I mean, I honestly, I think a lot of how we started was was a little chaotic, and therefore we didn't set up right, like a new age messiah for the next gen. That's a weird analogy, but the development scene isn't as big as others. It's growing though. Yeah, that's true. How are we managing our project? Loosely. We're starting to get a little bit more structured.
Oh God, don't feel right now. What are you doing?
All right, Robin. I'll talk to you later.
That's
We're using Jira, and I think Robin's still using um,
got my escapability.
the hell's that?
I'm a professional project manager.
No, the hell is that called? It's the same company as Jira. Trello. Like he uses Trello for himself and a lot of, yeah, okay, there we go. I think we're using Jira for just not just for bugs, but just for management as well. And then Milano is what I was showing earlier.
I totally
Uh, so like this thing, you know, a lot of this stores, you know, our character concepts and um, you know, a little bit of our story. So that's essentially what we've done. But it, again, it was kind of like it was like I said, it was kind of chaotic when we all started, and then when we kind of split, when you know half the team went away,
I think there's a lot of
we kind
confidence.
of just ran on whatever. Robin used you know Trello for himself, and
Yeah.
he tried to get you know me onto it, but I'm not familiar with Trello, so my hesitance to go to it, or I wouldn't say it's hesitance. It was my routine wasn't picking that up and running with it, and so yeah, it was really hectic at the beginning,
Oh, we're on
and
the
so we've gotten better, but I would agree with Robin. We're still lacking a lot in our project management. I think if we were starting fresh, like if this was a brand new game, I think we would be able to establish something a lot better at this point and then be able to progress from there.
You still have no stamina. It's just funny. I'm like, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
realize
I'll take a
those
look.
two things overlap. But maybe it's because we have like an unnatural like
Yeah, I've never.
expectation because we watch like
Yeah, I'm gonna
pretty robotic games. Oh yeah.
put that on my list. Broken Pillar. What was that?
Funny
What
enough.
floor was that? Q1, floor one,
Like yeah, like Bedlight and
and
Painters are like
Q1, floor two.
huge overlap.
All right, no worries, Rob. Thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you soon. Al, if you're still there, put in there when a better time might be to meet instead of tomorrow. Maybe we can do it Sunday or something. If you're not there, I'll ask in Discord.
It's a lot less. There's a lot more stuff that I do that I wouldn't. No, no. There's a lot more stuff that I would do that I wouldn't do.
And you probably need a broken piece of that too.
I'm gonna draw the line at bodily function.
I mean, a lot of the project management was a lot on me that I don't know if I didn't take seriously. I just wasn't familiar enough to do that. I actually expected my
That's better.
my business partner to be up on that because that's technically what his job was, and he was horrible at it. So I don't know. I don't know if he still has a job doing that or not.
It's funny. It's like shit. Like, oh, shit, it's not arranged. Woman, that. It's like I didn't like getting your roller.
Oh my God, the garbage is just getting here.
You have to still be somewhat not. So if you're too hard on them, you get kicked off.
Yeah. Is it just you and your wife working on this?
Yeah.
Or do you have others?
See, that's what I don't get. You're like, okay, release the I don't even know now. Can't roll next time.
Just the two? Yeah, I mean, I like working with, she's the one, right, store though. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I mean, having a decent sized team it's nice because things get done, but I don't know, like working with the two that I have right now has been great. Like we're collaborative. We meet once a week, and we detail things that need to get done, our timelines, stuff like that. The way it was before,
Suspicion the barrel about.
it was almost like I have I had people who thought they knew better, which maybe they did, but we weren't in a position to take on the advice that they were giving, and they would get attitude about it, and it was like, well, dude, then you should just go away. And then he eventually, like the guy I'm thinking of, eventually quit like early on in the production, and it was like, okay, well, whatever. I mean, I would ask him to do something, and he'd give me half-ass work. So, see the builds, advance often, teams working together, and would be constant since everyone was doing it full time, 40 plus hours. Yeah, I believe you're an ad, so I'll wait to respond.
Got a decent turnout today. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I didn't see myself show up. I've done. I've sat in my pajamas all day. So, I take it worse too. Yeah, we're outside a game without the game. Oh man, game together.
All right, welcome back. Um, when did you work at Petroglyph? I still have I'm pretty sure my friend still works there. I haven't talked to him in a long, long time though. Oh, okay. Did you know Curtis Smith? I think he would have been a senior artist at that point. And I don't know um, if Josh was still a producer there at that time.
Oh my god.
Oh, Curtis Smith. And then I can't remember. I always called him Lumpy, so I don't remember. Oh, Josh Gertz. He was a producer there for a long time, or associate producer.
But she was calling me because she wanted to tell me that she didn't
Do
like
you
the
know
number.
Josh Gertz?
She wants to
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I've known him well, probably close to 20 years. Okay. I actually got him to go down to the school where I went to, actually UAT, to be honest. He was
Oh,
a
it's funny.
bartender, and I came up on break one semester, and he started asking me questions, and I was like, "Dude, come down." And
Oh
then
yeah, that's fun.
he uh, he graduated after me, obviously, and then he got the job at Sammy Studios, which was THQ. Then he moved up back here and got a job at Petroglyph. I'm not even sure where he's at anymore. He's still on my Facebook, but I haven't talked to him in so long. And then Curtis Smith, I believe, still works at Petroglyph as a senior artist. Um, because I think Curtis was there before Josh was, and then Josh moved off to do. I think he worked for Turtle Rock for a little bit. Last time I talked to him, he had worked with a startup, and then he moved to Colorado, and I don't remember the company that he worked for in Colorado, and then I lost contact with him. To be fair, I mean, like me and Josh used to hang out all the time when before school, and his wife, I knew, I used to hang out with her too, and she got close to my ex-wife, and then when me and my ex-wife got a divorce, she chose to hang out with her. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the thing with Vegas, right? Like you live in Vegas for too long, you end up knowing somebody that knows somebody. You're not even 6 degrees away from each other. And then a lot of my students worked over at Petroglyph, or yeah, at Petroglyph. Trying to think of some names.
I didn't realize.
You think?
Maybe.
Why?
Just I mean, depending on if he's working at Petrolib, most likely he knows Shane, and Shane and him are like best friends.
Shane who?
Dietrich?
Did you know Shane Dietrich? Dietrich?
I'd be shocked if he didn't work for Petrolib.
Yeah, but they're different departments.
Or Rich Hannigan.
Rich Hannigan? He says not ringing the bell. Yeah, for Shane.
Oh, maybe not fun.
I mean, to be fair, it's
Also, I guess it could be the time. Who they could be working there.
right.
It's actually probably been about a decade. Might have been half of that. Maybe a bit.
I don't think he's working there now. I mean, if he worked when Josh was there, Josh has been gone for a really long time. So I should reach out to those guys. I should. I think, man, the only reason I don't talk to Curtis anymore, it's nothing personal. It's just like, politically, I know we're on two separate sides. Oh yeah, so and Grey Goo was a while ago. I remember when Grey Goo came out. Yeah, that's about right.
Looking industry people out here.
2015, actually. January 23rd. So right at the change of 2014. Yeah, so you're a visual effects artist for it. Nice. I'm pretty sure I own the game. Minor brag. I mean, I was um because I grew up here, well, I guess my teenage years, uh I knew a lot of people who ended up working there, whether it was QA or working on something. Oh, absolutely. I mean, hey, this isn't an easy industry. So, yeah, totally.
I didn't notice you were getting experience or stuff.
Um,
Five years.
it's like I
I
remember
feel like
before Petroglyph when it was Westwood, they came out with Blade Runner, and of course, the red alerts and stuff like that. I love those games, and so when Petroglyph came about, I jumped right on it. I got the Star Wars game, Empire at War. I don't know if I got the expansion, but I got Grey Goo. I got Universe at War, I think it was called. Universe at War was probably the last one I was like, nah, they're losing their touch. Empire at War was amazing. Yeah, I loved Red Alert. Red Alert 2 was probably one of my favorite games. When in that time frame. All right, I need to go to the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna go BRB real quick, and I'll be back. Be right back. Oop. Just playing. Alright, I need to take that screenshot. Need. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna get this.
Other shit too.
And go ahead and make that disappear for a second. So I can show what I need.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There we go. Thank you. That needs to be changed a little bit.
Oh yeah, no.
Where's my sheet? Where's my sheet? Small sign. Alright. Story fish needs to be animated.
I kind of did it for a while. Like, then you guys gonna make it. Like, oh my god, I'm broke. And I was like, you can do that for the belly.
Broken
You really just had to have it done before
support.
you can put it there. What? I was like, no, it's fine. I got a heart attack. They're like, oh my god. I was like, also, like, I was like, they didn't want people to like that, didn't really get screwed over by making these to get the rewards because ultimately, they gave them this because
Q1 borders. Where this broken piece? Let's put those in Q1 borders.
They were so upset for like all of 30 seconds. The fact that nobody else in general chat corrected me. Yeah. I wonder how many other people were like Googling as fast as they could. Be a little, yeah, that's why I picked the vote. And you're like, no. For everyone that's made it in the last couple of days, being like, what? Like, how many actual people have trolled it? It's even better.
Yeah, no worries.
Someone says, Rez a good run.
What are we doing for dinner?
It's help yourself day.
What the fuck?
We got too much stuff in the fridge. When does it reset tonight? What time? Oh, it's pretty much as soon as my thing wears off. Oh, okay. Oh, 56.
this. I need to look for someone to raid because I feel like I'm getting shaky. Yeah, I need to eat something. That's fine. I can in the same category.
See, that person sounds.
That's the one I rated yesterday.
Acorn is that.
Acorn, I also rated, I think earlier this week. She's the one that does the website games. Let's see. I might do Practical NPC or Acorn. Just gonna scroll through for a second.
try to get back to people, but it's just not there. I need
All right. Yeah, I think I am going to raid Acorn.
Oh, so the last one, the fourth one, not armor class. Got shit. Never
All right.
around.
All right. Well, I think I am gonna raid Acorn here, and Ludum, I know you're probably still AFK, so you'll be with somebody new. You come back. Thanks for everybody that hung out. I gotta get something to eat. Um, so I'm gonna raid Acorn, and yeah. I believe I will be streaming on Sunday, so if you come back on
Nice.
Sunday, be good to see you. Until then, guys, have a good night, have a good weekend. Bye.
Wow, Grace was
Some back points or whatever.